Today we're checking out this Takamine acoustic guitar. Hey everybody, I'm Brant, and today we are taking a look at the Takamine G332 guitar, an acoustic. This guitar, this particular model, is currently discontinued. I had a customer who brought this in today, said it was, I believe he said it was given to him by his father. So kind of a special guitar. This is an older guitar, and he hasn't used it in a while, so the strings are pretty old and grimy. And he was also noticing that there was a little bit high action on the low E side of the guitar neck. So I'm going to do a string change and clean up, little setup, and I'm going to see if I can't shave his bridge saddle down a little bit on that side to help with the action. We'll see how that goes. I looked at this online to see what the specs were, and aside from the wood type, I could not find any specs. So I don't know what the saddle or nut, what material they're made out of. I'm going to assume the frets are nickel frets, not stainless steel. However, what I do know, it has a solid spruce top, and the back, sides, and neck are all mahogany. And that's all I know. So anyway, let's hear what this sounds like. Well, that was unexpected. Good thing I'm changing the strings. Let's try it without that string. I really wasn't expecting the string to break when I did the before demo. Oh well. I'm going to quit here before I break any more strings. I can't say that I'm a fan of the neck at this point, but let me throw some new strings on there, get it all cleaned up, polished up, check the fret levels, truss rod, all that stuff. Then we'll take a look at, once we have the new strings on, sanding down the saddle and see how we go with that. So let's get to it. Back in a bit. Well, I think I'm going to call it quits for this evening. It's actually almost midnight. So A couple of high frets on the 3rd and the 7th, but nothing super serious. The action is quite a bit higher on this side of the fretboard, these 3 strings. So a little low on this side, actually, for an acoustic. So I don't know how much I'm going to take off of there, but everything's tuned up and cleaned up, tightened where things could be tightened. The customer had the original plastic on the pickguard, and as soon as I started wiping it, it started separating from the glue, and I have tried several different products to get that glue off of there. I think it's just going to require a lot more time and elbow grease. And that's not something that I have time to do. So I'll let the customer know about that. But I'll come back tomorrow, and I'm going to loosen the strings, remove the saddle here, sand that down a little bit, see where I can get it without going too far, and then put it back in, test it, and the strings feel a lot better. The fretboard, which I didn't mention, I believe I saw was rosewood fretboard. It was super thirsty, and it feels a lot better. The frets are nice and smooth. So smooth and shiny. The nut did come out when I was working on the guitar, so I glued that back in. So I'll come back in the morning and get the rest of it done, sandy nut, and check it out, and we'll see what it sounds like. Until then, welcome back, everybody. I'm going to be checking the action real quick here, see how much I want to take off of this saddle piece. So I am not going to sand this a whole lot because I really don't want to get that low side too low. All right, I think I'm going to see where we're at with that. Oh, closer, but still high. This is a Takamine, all cleaned up, ready to go. The action is slightly lower. I'm a little doubtful that it's where the customer wants it, but because of what's going on with the neck, I think the neck is twisted a little bit. The high E strings are getting very, very low to the frets. So attempting to sand this down anymore, for me, I'm uncomfortable doing that. I don't want to risk that buzzing out. So that's the Takamine G332. Very nice acoustic guitar, which you can probably only get used now. Anyway, I had a lot of fun working on this. Thank you very much for watching. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Cheers.